Mess. Hi, you guys. I have a mask on my face. Hello. Talk about here I am. Come as you are. On that note, I had a different topic, but come as you are brings me to this thought that I had a while ago. Someone had told me that there are, this has to do with faith. I don't know what your faith is, and you're welcome to have whatever faith you'd like. I'm just going by a previous conversation that I had with someone, and they had told me that when you have a belief, or it was their belief, that God forgives all, regardless of what you've done, right? And part of me wants to believe that that is true, but I think that the missing ingredient there is for those people who have done wrong, like seriously have done wrong. Or, I mean, they say every sin is the same sin, right? So there is no different degree of sinning. So if you're going to, have jealousy towards somebody or envy towards somebody, that's the same thing as, the one that everyone or most people, I would like to say, consider probably the worst sin. I don't think I can say that on video because of all the rules and whatnot. And I'm not too certain what all the rules are, so I'm just going to not say the word. And I won't even say any other deviations of the word or try to concoct it because I don't know, whatever. Let's move on, right? So with that being said, not even depending on whatever the crime is or the sin is or the wrongdoing is or whatever degree or level it is, considering all sins are the same, yes, you can be forgiven of those things, but it's not an automatic thing. You know what I mean? It's like you have to have remorse for what you've done. It can't even be like, oh, I'm sorry, or please forgive me. It's like your heart will tell what level of forgiveness you're asking for. From what I understand, there are going to be different levels in the afterlife, like different degrees of blessings there. Now, do you want to be the person who, I guess it really doesn't matter, honestly, what level you're at, as long as you're there for some people? I don't know. It also says that people of great wealth hold the heaviest responsibility, and it's harder for those people to be included in the kingdom if they've not had done their works here on earth with their wealth. So if you're hoarding your wealth to yourself, what good works have you done? It's not just like here I am, I believe, and I get to go. It's not like that. You have to have the remorse in your heart. That's why the great book says that it has to deal with your heart. He knows the truthness of your heart. Your remorse level is in your heart. Now it's up to you to allow yourself to feel that sorrow and to feel that remorse and not shove it under the rug somewhere. Not everyone that says they're sorry or wants to ask for forgiveness is going to be forgiven. I don't believe that. I believe that your heart tells what's going to happen. And it's up to you to connect to your heart for whatever it is that's going to happen. I'm not the decision maker. I just have an opinion. I've never said that I was the sharpest tool in the shed either. I don't know everything. I've been wrong many times. I don't think I'm better than anyone else. I've been accused of that so many times. And that's because I hold myself with a certain sort of dignity and grace. Right? Just because I forgive myself doesn't make me better than anybody else, because I know that I'm forgiven and I know my heart. Just because I want better for myself and I don't want to be disrespected or talked down to doesn't mean I think I'm any better than anyone else, because I feel everyone should be treated with respect and treated with kindness. Right? So back to this, what we were talking about, fumble. Are you going to fumble your life? Are you going to fumble your soul? I felt it really heavy on my heart to share. It's not everyone who will be forgiven. It is not everyone who will make it to the kingdom that is mentioned. And if we want to even take it a step further, I believe that there can be heaven on earth. You live in the joy, you live in the forgiveness, you live in the enchantment and love of what is here. You see the beauty and the magic within all of the things around us. And you contribute to the growth of those things. The things that help others, the things that support others, the things that love others. We're not here for ourselves. We're here to love others. There was a lady and she said, if you are not of love, you are not of the Most High. Go figure. It's always made perfect sense to me. Because the Most High made our kingdom and made our earth and made everything in it so that we can experience life in the way that it was intended to be. To experience life and all of the joys and all of the sorrows. To make that choice to be whoever we wanted to be and choose whichever direction we wanted and to choose which side of the fence we were going to be on. If you're alive, and even my belief is even if you're if you've passed even, I believe that we continue to live on, because I believe that all the things that we're supposed to learn while we're here, we're going to have to keep learning it. It's just harder to do without, our little chariots here. But I believe as long as you have an essence and an energy and a spirit, that there is still hope for you. That all you have to do is feel the sorrow in your heart and let yourself be touched. Allow it. Wave the white flag. Surrender to the love that is. It's the only thing that's going to last in the end. It's the only thing that matters. There are so many things out there that try to take it away from us, to dim the light. I mean, there's plenty of articles out there nowadays. I just reposted one about a lady who was talking about an article that was written in 2009. It's been around a long time. So there are agencies and there's societies and I don't even want to give those people the credit, because those people are actually just the little puppets. They're the puppets, folks. They're puppets. Just like Pinocchio. And maybe that's the story of Pinocchio. He wanted to be a boy so bad, but every time he lied, his nose grew. So everyone saw it happening. Even himself, he saw it. He saw the results of his lies. Yet he would continue to try to lie, even though the result would just show right away. Until finally, Pinocchio became a boy. He was able to live within himself as a boy. And even in that show, there was things outside of him that would keep trying to entice him and entice him and entice him against himself and what he actually wanted. He wanted to be a boy. He wanted to have a human experience. But you can't do that if you're a liar. You can't do that in sin, because now you're not having a human experience, really. You're tormenting yourself. And that's not the human experience. We're not meant to live in torment. We're meant to live in joy. Anywho, thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. And I hope you have a great day. Every moment is a new opportunity to make life exactly how it is you want it to be. And just know, as long as you're here, there's still a chance. Connect to your heart. Connect to what is. Just go from there. Take care.